There she is. You're always on the phone. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So can you take over the sharing at the bottom? It's the green button. And
Yeah, let me.
We'll add you to the screen, or your screen will be available.
Define which screen.
It's a green, it says one of your screens. How many screens do you have at home?
It's probably this one.
Try it. You'll have to flip back and forth maybe. There you go. I see your screen coming up.
And this.
Launching, right. So now you can take your tabs. There you go. You're back at your portal that you need. And if you increase the size on the top right-hand side, the box, it will just expand everything. That way it won't hinder unless you want to go, whoops.
It's already expanded as much as I can.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So I see other people waiting. They want admission. I don't know why. Mr. Fong. So.
Okay, I have to unmute and show my face.
This is Fong. That's Faith up there, Fong.
Hello.
Hello, Faye?
He probably doesn't see me. You probably see the.
No, they see your picture also, Faith.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Because your camera is on.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Hello.
It's somebody
nice
else.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Why do I have to admit everybody in today? I don't know what's going on.
More people arriving.
There should be 12, but we might have less than that today. It just depends on the people's mood. So you got Connie right now with the blind shades. She's probably walked away from her computer.
She probably just got up. Connie.
He got up.
Just fine. Show up, Connie.
Fong knows very well. So I'm just, as I see people coming, there she is.
Well, Connie looks better today, better than yesterday at this time.
You got two more coming in, Gary and Alton.
So only 6 of us?
No, there's more coming in. I somehow, it's asking me to let you guys in, admitting you guys in rather than just Frankie coming in. It's like it's asking me permission to let you guys on. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's asking.
No, that's good. That's good because I don't want anybody hacking in.
Yes, we don't want that.
Yes.
There's Gary, the loudmouth.
In one of my Zoom meetings, somebody started putting porn in it, so we need to have some security.
Hey, watch your mouth, okay?
Charles can.
I'm just telling you the truth. It's a good thing that we have security.
Arvin, Charles
Yes,
can
sir.
come in here as a family matter. So
What do you mean, Charles, as a family matter?
that's what he told me. He texted on the collective.
I have a personal matter. Nobody complains about that one.
Oh, is it family? Just kidding. Just joking.
So, I think I've given everybody's invite. I've accepted, hopefully.
Yeah.
Tony, who's Tony? Matt?
Good morning.
Hey, Matt, did you have to ask for permission to access in?
No, I just jumped in.
See, this doesn't make sense. Everybody has a different thing going on, so. All right. Faith, you got a minute left, so we'll wait for, I think 1 or 2 people might come in. I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody want to volunteer this weekend?
For what?
Face shields for doctors and nurses.
I thought you said you're done for the week. For the
I know.
month.
I thought I was done too. We got another hospital is begging for face shields, so we're making.
Which hospital?
It's one in Placentia.
Who's Who's that? Make sure you have the video on. Use the video to record what you're doing and then have that posted later on.
Kelly can come and get in, so I'm texting it to him for some reason.
Kelly asked me to send him a new stuff, so I've
I know something about his desktop probably.
I just let him in right now, and then he got off again. So
Oh, maybe this was what? When was this? 10:32. Oh, okay, that was a long time ago. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
you see who I deal with, Faith?
Yeah. But we keep you sane. So
Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat breakfast?
yesterday he didn't eat lunch.
Oh
That's why he was in the.
I'm in pain right now. I'm in pain. My stomach or waist area is hurting me like crazy. I just couldn't get up this morning. Also,
Oh.
I
Sorry to
don't
hear
know what's
that.
going on. That's all right. I have to find another doctor. Is Kelly not being able to come in? Let me know if he doesn't, so we can start with Faith.
Yeah, we can
and,
stop. Yeah. Let me text him. Just go.
all right, Faith, it's
ahead.
all yours.
Okay. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Title
Kelly's
2 box?
Yeah.
You're in the Title 2 box?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to put you all on mute and then let Faith go through.
Awesome.
Thank you.
First, I want to thank everyone for being on the Zoom, and I hope that I can share with you some tools and tricks that you can use for getting new clients and being very well prepared for listing appointments. And this program does many, many things, but I think you'll really like it. I'm going to probably click through things. So Arvin has all my contact information.
You're breaking up somehow. You muted yourself. Whoops. Faith?
I think I got kicked out.
No, you're still there.
Oh, I am. Okay.
But
Okay.
your screen's not there. Go back to your screen, I think.
Go back to share screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me share.
Remember, guys, Faith didn't get an MBA in Zoom, all right? You're still working towards it.
Says I'm still sharing, but
Is it at the bottom? Not because we don't. There we go. Now it's coming through.
okay. So I'm actually going to use my. I'm going to just jump right in. I'm going to use my address for a little search for you guys. So the first thing you can do is go in and search any property. Over here is all of the little drop-down menus. You can do a net sheet, general report, detailed view. You could do comparable sales here, and you can do a full property profile. So I'm not going to go through each one with you because I want you guys to mess around with it yourselves. What I'm going to do first, I'll just pull up the net sheet just to kind of show you. This is a really simple, easy way to do a net sheet. It literally pulls up the street view. So aerial view, the actual house itself. Yes, that's my house. And it pulls up approximately what price. It pulls the comparable sales and pulls up what the house might be worth. It also pulls up property taxes from the tax roll. And it gives you all of our fees. So escrow and title fees pulls right in. You don't have to do any calculation. Pulls in taxes, all of the estimated fees. The only thing I change is take out, repairs, HOA docs, because it's a single family. And that's about it. It even pulls up the last recorded deed of trust on the property and what was owed. So sometimes you'll have to adjust this based on how much your client owes on the house. And then it automatically, I have it at 2.5% because if I were to sell my house, I could probably get a little discount maybe. But it automatically pulls up 3 and 3 so that it shows your clients that that is the traditional amount that gets charged. And then right away it gives you your net gives the seller the net or the cash proceeds of what they would get from the sale of the home.
Just a quick one, Faith.
What?
Do most agents put approximately estimated 2,500 for repairs for termite and things like that?
Yes, that's usually what agents put in. But I mean, if you know the house hasn't had termite work done in over 20 years, and if you know that it's got quite a bit of work that needs to be done, you know, use your best judgment and you
Okay.
can put something in there, you know, based on what you think about it. And then it becomes a negotiable item anyway.
Perfect. Go ahead. She broke up again, the sound? Or? Gary, your internet's it's in trouble.
So you guys work through that. In front of their clients and go through the numbers with them, have a really great or a better chance of you know, working through that process with them and coming up with their best bottom line. So that's the net sheet. That's one of the many items it does. Like I said, it also allows you to get a property profile in here, and it does comparable sales. So it pulls up not only what's in the MLS, but it pulls up what was recorded in the county recorder's office. So that's the difference between a lot of other comparable sales programs, is this is connected to title information. So it's really wonderful. The thing I wanted to show you guys is the farming tool though. You can go over here and click on farming and do a boundary search. And so again, I'm going to use my address as the little search button. And it, you know, has AI to pull that in. And then what you do is it takes you right to the little area, right, that you're going to search, and you just zoom in. Zoom in. There's my house again. And what you can do is, I'm going to click off here. You click with one click around the little boundary. Double click at the end. Oops.
You got to go to the top.
I got to do it again. Put in here. Zooming in. And then it's a little tricky because if you click on that little sign, it gets stuck. Okay, so then you go to next. And it's searching all the data within that little square. Oops, where'd it go? Where's my data? Where'd it go? It's in the background somewhere.
Oh, tabs. Reduce your screen from the
You have
top
to
right.
change the drop-down menu from net sheet to farm.
Yeah, you have to go over here to farm.
I'll help you with that, Kelly.
Okay. You see in the center of the screen?
That's the location of her property where she lives.
Right. No, I got that. But where it
Right.
says net sheet above that, above the purple square.
That's a different part of it, different search, but there's a farming on your left-hand top side. That's where she clicked on initially.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Well, I'll just redo it.
Let's do a clear, and I think what's happening is you didn't go, maybe it didn't go to the top somehow.
Yeah. So I'll do a little bit bigger square.
Now don't double click, oops. Well, you've double clicked,
Working.
that's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay, so it's pulling up all the properties and you can see your data right here, right? You can click on and off these. So if I wanted to do just single family residence, I can just fix that. Click off here, just use single family.
Right,
The
remove the
custom
comments.
filters, the custom filter section is all the information that you get for free or customary. So all out-of-state owners, you'll get their name and their address. So I'll show you everybody who is a non-owner occupied. You click yes. You come down here and get count. And it's searching all the data. Takes a little bit of time. So there's 111 properties within that section that are non-owner occupied. And right away you can download that list into an Excel spreadsheet. You can also share the list with anybody that you like. So in this case, what I could do is I can click on here and send it to all of you if I wanted to. So again, you have access to all of this information for free, name and addresses. If you would like Premier data, so this is all data that costs money, you would click on Premier data and you could get mortgage information, phone numbers and email addresses, and all of them are based on a price per lead. So let's say you want to find out, all of the notice of trustees sales in that little section. I'm going to see here. Where did I have that? Okay, so then data filing.
So how far back does it go, Faith?
I mean, it goes back, I think,
3
few
months or a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
so let's go back 12 months and we'll get the count there again. Oh, 0. 0 in the last 12 months, that's good. Let's go back 24 months.
You got good area.
We should have one that says the future, no.
I don't think so.
So I think it's because I have non-owner occupieds in here.
Oh, change that to regular with everything on it.
Yeah, see, I gotta get rid of
Yeah,
that.
remove that one.
And then we can get the count.
Count.
So in that section in the last 24 months, 1 property. So I guess everyone's doing pretty good there. And see that? 5 cents is all it costs
Per
for
record. Okay.
that record.
So you said if it's possible, or does it give you 100% the email and phone numbers?
Well, emails and phone numbers you would have to add separately. So you would click here and you would just pick both email and phone numbers. And because there was only 1 that popped up, I don't even know if that will come up. But if you wanted to search the whole thing, yeah, 1 property, 17
The cost 17 cents per
correct.
shot. Is this not a RESPA violation by any chance for you guys, or?
Not for us because we're not paying for it.
Okay, so
This is the
got it.
realtor that pays for it. So what I do is I set up everybody with their own account,
right.
and you can go in here and do all the searches you want.
Got it.
And it's a very minimal cost. Back in the day when the last recession happened, all of the agents who were trying to get REO leads would have to pay for, Rebo Gateway, and it costs, it was a monthly fee that you would have to pay.
Yeah, it was a $1,200 a year cost.
Right. And this way you're just paying this one-time fee and you have their information, for the future.
Got it. Okay.
So another way you can work it is you can partner with a mortgage company to pull up, people with interest rates that are above a certain percent, and you can co-market with a lender. So this section is for all mortgage lenders. And again, this section is the drop down for all of these items. So bankruptcy, divorce, eviction, for lease by owner, for sale by owner, all of your things, probate, list pendant, any property with a list pendants on it, you can pull it up and maybe even suggest that you can help work them through this list pendants process to help them work it out and get the property sold, you know, for them or with them, partner with them on it. So I know I went through everything very, very quickly, but does anybody have any questions based on what I showed you?
Come on, guys.
How reliable are those numbers, those phone numbers? Because I'm having a devil of a time getting the right phone number for the right person. Like we got some absentee owners. I got some good. Out of like 100 numbers, I got maybe 5 real phone numbers that connected with the person. So out of 100, I got 5. So how many of these numbers are really legitimate is a question for 5 cents.
Have you used Title Toolbox before? Or
No, I've
was
never.
it
This is.
years?
I've never used any kind of toolbox from a title company. First time.
Okay. So they actually do say that 99% of the time, the numbers are accurate.
That 99% of the time the numbers are accurate.
Correct.
Wow. Holy shit.
Hey, watch your language.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah.
So for 1,000 phone numbers at 5 cents, I'm paying $50.
117 cents, 170 bucks.
$170.
So 6,000, you're close to $1,000.
6,000, you're close to, but they're 99% real. So that really increases the value of the phone number because you're going to connect with somebody instead of having a fake number.
No, I'm going to delete you if you call me.
Hey, guys, got a question, Arvin. How
Now
does this-
remember, go ahead.
Go ahead, Faith.
Oh no, I was just going to show you. I'm pointing you to this box here too.
Oh, you can purchase.
It doesn't mean that you're going to get 100% of the phone numbers that are in that tract. It says it right here too. The numbers you're going to get is,
75% right there.
Yes, and 35% for email addresses. So not all of them will pop through.
For profit.
If somebody's off the grid, they're going to be off the grid. You're not going to be able to get all of them.
Yeah. They're not plugged into the matrix. We won't find them.
And how is it that you get this information? Is it when they sign the SI with you guys?
Sorry, say that again?
How is it you get the information from these homeowners? Is it from when they do an SI, when they're recording title with you guys?
No.
Sorry, you're breaking up. Something's happening here. Gary,
Yes.
mute yourself. There you go. All right, try that again, Connie.
It's all through Google. So anything that's posted online, it's all cross-referenced with anything that's online. So Facebook, all the social media sites, Google, it's all artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, put it all together. But yeah, that's, we can't pull records off their SIs. They actually do sign something and we agree to not give out that information. So it's not through that, it's through public record.
And so whatever you put on your public record, and if it's a bogus one, it's going to come up as a bogus number. So it's not going to be 100% perfect. It's not only here, but any other platform has the same thing. So Remind actually finds it from year too. They use these tools. The same tools are getting used in Remind as well. Go ahead, Faith.
But this is not limited. I know you have to pay for a certain subscription with Remind, but with Title Toolbox, you're not limited.
Right.
You can pull as much information as you want, as many times as you want.
A Remind will stop you at 10,000 leads or downloads.
Mhm. So that's really all I have to share today. I mean, like I said, I would suggest that every single person go into the site and just play with it. It's actually
Right.
very user friendly, and I
Whoops.
personally, am I out? I
No,
personally
you
use
still there. Go ahead.
I personally use this drop down the most, is this one right here.
The net sheets.
So net sheets, property profiles, comparable views. I have friends that call me all the time and say, hey, you're in real estate, aren't you? Do you know how much my house could be worth? And I just point them in this direction. I give them Title Toolbox and I let them look it up themselves, you know, or I refer them to an agent myself, you know. So that's kind of where I have the ability to gain this information myself. It gives you a lot of power.
I had two things for you, by the way. As far as getting property full reports, it seems to be going only about 6 years or so. It doesn't go a little further than that, about history. Is that an issue with that, or is it just something with you guys?
Everything that I've searched myself goes back at least 10 years.
Okay. And
But
go ahead.
I'm sorry, not 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, exactly.
Because I was doing one property around the corner, and they've owned the property since '76, and it doesn't go back that far.
Yeah, because some title companies too, they make judgment calls based on
Okay.
how old something is. So not everything that was recorded back when, like let's say a lien or judgment that was recorded a long time ago, not all of them, depending on how long ago it was, not all of them make people pay it off or show it on the prelims. So it's a judgment call.
Got it. The little buttons where your name is, a quick explanation on that.
Say that again?
See your name on top. Welcome back, Faith.
Right here?
Yeah, what are those buttons mainly for?
This is like your account settings. So where you would like redo your password.
Okay.
This is, well, I could show you. So I have admin rights to add people.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know why it's not pulling up. Maybe my internet is slow.
Internet slow. It's the cloud is basically cloud storage, and then the
This is like support.
support. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so if you get stuck on a search, you can click there. And I think
Okay.
they talk to you live time. This is your password or your
Awesome.
account.
Okay.
And then you can also hook it up with Alexa. You can say, give me a property profile, or Alexa, give me a property profile on 16801 Dale Vista Lane, and it will talk you through the property profile. So it is connected to the as well.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Faith, thank you very much. By the
You're
way,
welcome.
Faith and I go back 2002 from Hallmark Escrow. So there's a long way. I've followed Faith. I haven't let her go. She still got my tail. I'm going to hold on to the tail. Go ahead. Go on.
Can I just say thank you, Faith, for setting up all these accounts for us, courtesy of you, and we will maximize this, and we appreciate that, your support. Thank you.
Absolutely. If you guys have any individual questions, just reach out to me and I will help you guys work through it.
Perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Guys, just hold on after Faith goes. So if you have some other questions, I just want to make sure we clarify a couple of things. Let me just,
Okay, I'm gonna head out then.
all right,
Nice meeting everyone.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna take over the sharing here. Boom, so I got the sharing, great still fees. So I need to figure out why everybody had to, I showed public. It says locked on this one. I don't know why it's locking it out. So I have to change that. Default visibility, maybe I should, I changed it just before we came on. So maybe that might have been the issue, but I've modified practically nothing to make changes. Now, by the way, if you guys see this part here, if you guys don't accept anything from my invites, I'll know who hasn't accepted it, because like Amber, for instance, I don't know why Amber hasn't done, Charles hasn't done it. You got Frankie. So if you haven't looked at your email, whoops, let's see if I can get to my Google account. Go back to my Google account. It will always have everything in your Google account like this. So please look into that, because I've already color coded it for you guys and it has been accepted throughout. So if you're still having difficulties, let me know. Like today, as each one of you came in, I had to actually accept and let you guys in. I couldn't figure out why I did that, but now I'll play with it. I'll talk to IT as well and figure out from there. I do need to jump on at 12 o'clock coaching class, so I'll let you guys go. We'll keep you guys posted on various activities that's going on, but on that, oh, by the way, quick question here for you guys. Since you guys got those leads, the postcards, Gary, you better shut up. There's 15 boxes sitting at my friend's place. The cards are in. We just need to go and pick it up and get everything set up. So I'm still waiting for another 15 boxes to come in from Arizona. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to get on UPS's case. All the cards are in, but I think only half of the batch has come in. So I'm waiting for another half a batch or 15. So I think it's going to be 30 boxes that we have. Each person is going to have 2 boxes coming to them. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully, Connie, any news on your stamp?
While we were doing the Zoom, it's here already.
So your stamps are here too. So hopefully by this weekend, we can get the boxes and everything to you guys, and we can start mailing those out and start working on it. Question I have for you guys. I know he's still there. Matt's been attacking the phone numbers, and that's why his question came up of some of them are working and not working. So you need to also look at Fast People Search, and can you correspond with that and double check? Because I don't trust too much with Remind's numbers. I prefer Fast People Search. What are you shaking your head? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
That's my question. How does that pay service compares to Remind on phone numbers?
The Remind's paid services, the telephone numbers you are getting are just as good as somebody gives it. So Remind's giving us those numbers and leads, the possibility, like Matt was saying, 5 people are going to pick up. I don't know 100%. Even what was the other one she said? One of the other product that we talked about earlier, the $1,200 product. It's all of them are the same. If somebody gives you a bad number, just like somebody comes into your open house and gives you a bad number and a bad email, you're not going to get hold of them, all right? You got to cross-reference these numbers and information on Fast People Search as well. I've also told you about, I think there's another one that I talked about, something, Phone Spider. So Phone Spider is another one to look into. So it's just a matter of, you guys need to work it. I'll keep you posted with everything else that goes on. Connie, have you set up the other group as well with everybody? Connie's not listening.
I heard you.
Oh, okay. So everything is getting collectively set up. I have another batch of people coming in. So that's another group that we're going to set up, and everybody will have that available. All right. I'll keep you guys posted on what's new coming up. So I think there's one at 12 o'clock. I'm looking into how to post and advertise on Facebook. I'll try and keep that posted. If I get more information out of it, I'll see what I can do for you guys. Amber's trying to get in. Amber's a little late. There she is. All right, guys, that's it. I'll let you guys go. We'll then notify you as soon as the postcards come in. All right. Amber, you're late.
I know, I was on the phone with my broker.
I'll send you the recording so that way you can actually keep you posted.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.